Well, hello there, YouTube. I had actually, today is what? Thursday, January 8th, I think. Um, Took a ride after our trip, but my Senna, the mount was cracked and it wasn't making a good connection. I only could hear out of one ear, and I figured the microphone worked, but obviously it didn't. So I shot a video, and there's no sound to it, so I just didn't even use it. But anyway, got back from our trip a few weeks ago on the Goldwing, and we had a good trip. Ran into some 109-degree temperatures the first day. All the way from Lubbock to Clovis, New Mexico. And we had wet vests, but Lord, we had to stop like every 30 miles and re-soak them. It was just miserable hot. My feet were on fire. You know, this engine usually don't throw off a lot of heat, but man, when it's 109, I couldn't get anywhere near it. I had to put my feet way back. And miserable hot. So we stopped in Clovis, and it was still 109, and went in and took a shower and came back out. It was like oh my Lord, you can cook a brisket out there. It was so hot. But anyway, next day we got up and it dropped. Something blew in and the temperature dropped. It was like low 60s when we took off. So we had great weather for the second day. We hit 99 degrees a couple places in Colorado. We went to Pagosa Springs. It was 95. We were going to stay and do the hot springs, but it was so hot there's no way I'm getting in that hot water, so we just stayed at another place. And we hit 99 degrees in Golden, Colorado, and we hit 99 degrees in Cannon City at the Royal Gorge, which is a total waste of time now. They used to be called the Royal Gorge and Park. They closed the park because, you know, you had a fantastic view of the gorge from the park. You can get right next to it, and they fenced it all off. Now they charge you $26 a piece to walk on that bridge. So we just turn around and left. What a complete ripoff now that is. So don't waste your time going to the Royal Gorge, because it'll cost you, if there's two of you, it'll cost you $52 just to walk on the bridge, which is a tourist trap now. It used to be you could walk out on the rocks and be right on the gorge. You could see the train going down underneath. Now you can't. They blocked everybody from everything, so now you can't see anything, which kind of stinks. But anyway, we had a really nice trip on the way back. The weather was good all the way home. It even cooled down here in Texas, and didn't run into any rain. Got some heat, but you know, up in the mountains it wasn't bad. We had some good weather in the mountains. Actually had to put on a jacket on Rocky Mountain National Park, which was awesome. Anyway, but since then we had a Chicago trip. We flew to Chicago, had a nephew finish his residency, so we're celebrating with him. So we flew up, my sons and their wives and girlfriends flew up, so had a good time. Anyway, now I'm back, want to ride the bike a little bit. Still hot, but had to get out for a ride. It's 91 degrees still, and it's 8:30 at night. You can't wait for it to cool off, but it is summer. It's not going to be cooling off. Anyway, that's about all that's going on. Bye. Well, hello there again. I do remember on our trip we had one little snafu. I pull a trailer, like a 26 cubic foot trailer that, you know, holds a lot of stuff, and I have it packed full. The cooler was full, and we're in Brackenridge, and I'm pulling into a place kind of to look for a kind of a place to stay. So I drove down this parking lot. Then I figured, okay, I can go down this hill and turn around. But I went downhill and off to a turn, and it stopped at two garage doors. And I'm thinking, oh crap. I mean, it's a really steep slope, and I have no way to turn around. And anybody that's familiar with a Goldwing, if you park on a hill, you can't back up on a hill. Even it makes it even worse with a trailer. So I'm stuck, and I can't turn around, can't back up. So I had to unlock. I got a lock on the hitch, so I had to get the keys and unlock that, disconnect the trailer. And it was heavy. Even the tongue weight was probably over 100 pounds. I probably had it way too heavy. But disconnect the trailer, back it around, and then I had to try and back up the motorcycle without the trailer. And it was on such a hill, I had to have my wife push on the fairing while I had it in reverse. You know, just trying to back up that hill, and I got it. And then I got it spun around and backed down and hooked the trailer back up and drove out. But it was a pain. I hate when you get into situations like that, because there's no way you know everybody knows the Goldwing uses the electric motor, starter motor, as a backup, and it's really slow and it's got no power whatsoever. So that was the only snafu that we had. I got out of it, so all was good. Bye.